thank you again, and I think it's enough for today. No,
It's enough. So you don't want to have another meeting? It's okay. I
yeah,
can.
I would like to, but you know, I can realize that you also have your life, and it's very late on your side, I think. And
Yeah. It's okay. How about you, Sunil?
Yes.
Mm-mm. We can. We can. And oh, sorry. You cannot see me. Uh-uh. We can end
Yeah,
up.
I can see.
so I
Yeah,
think I
no, it's depend on you. It's not a problem.
I think that we are very grateful to you for organizing today's meeting. And what would we do without you, with our English?
Yeah,
So
Yeah, you can
I
say.
really
Yeah.
appreciate your time, guys, and then I can notice, especially Tom, you improve a lot. You have so much
do you think so?
Yeah. Mom is
things
always
you share with us.
there.
Mm-mm.
I don't think so, but I think it's better that I am not so boasting of my English, because I have to I have to I have to have more inspiration to improve better. Even though you think I'm better, I don't think so. But
But you have made a lot of improvement, really.
Yeah,
thanks a lot.
Yeah, he is
just keep
one of
going.
the guy who struggle a lot. He have done hard work to improve this because he is always active in FB and Instagram. I can see.
How about
Yeah,
in
that's why you have made.
English? Are you still active
Mhm.
in daily English, Tom?
Yeah, no,
Yes,
I am also in there. I'm not doing anything there. I think
So
Stephanie is really, yeah, the content she is providing this day, I think it's not really was for me. That's why I'm not really active there. And
yeah,
I'm not doing any active there. So yeah. How about you? You guys?
I don't really
I'm not so active also, but it's a pity for me. It's a shame on me that I am not so active, but I am active in another initiative, because I am now in Hadar course.
Oh, okay. So
what
you have
course.
you have taken a paid course?
Fluency, and I think it's perfect. This course, I like it very much, and her methods are great. And this way of learning by repeating many times phrases and words, I think it's working. It is great method, and memorization, the phrases, memorization, the texts, and
Mm-hmm.
it works. And I am at the end of this course, and when I end up it, I think that I will be more active in
How
another
many
places.
weeks? How many weeks that Hadar challenge?
It's about 12 weeks, 12
12
weeks, three
weeks.
months.
For how much?
It's a paid community.
Yeah, there are about 800 people.
Mm,
No, no, I'm talking about the community you have joined. It's paid or free community.
It's a big community. You're asking about this Hadars community?
Yeah, I'm asking about other community. Like you already said you have joined. You are more active in other community. So I want to know this community is, I mean that community, other community is paid community or it's a free community.
This community, which is connected with the course, is very active, because people are committed to this course because they are paying for it, you know.
for how much?
So
How much?
sorry,
How much is it for 12 weeks?
it was about $200.
Oh, it's
$200 for 12 weeks. Yeah, just like Stephanie, she also doing the same course in other group. I think it's for $300, and for 12 weeks or 8 weeks, the same course is providing there. Just copy paste it there. And this day I'm not really active. I don't know why. When I came back here from Dubai, my everything is just stopped. I'm not doing anything. How about you, Lynn? Yeah, you are also not active there.
Yeah,
But you have already know everything, whatever is teaching there. That's why you are not active, or there is some other reason.
yeah. It's about more than 1 month now. I don't really do any task
So do
Mm-hmm.
I.
English because I'm really
Yeah, me too.
the task she gave us. It's not really work for me. I think
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
why I'm also not
I
really
don't
active.
really want to do it anyway. So anyway, we have our own group. Also, Shika always giving us a very good content. You can practice all those content, guys. And
Yeah,
I also have.
I was with him last Sunday, and it was really really good.
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah.
he
He
is
speaks
he's
really well.
very
His
he is very
pronunciation is
active.
not his pronunciation is not looks like Indian. He speaks really well. I think he has been taking class for pronunciation from a long time. Like Lynn, you are also taking pronunciation
And
class from
Rachel
retail.
English. Yeah,
He is also from Research
Rachel,
Academy.
Rachel English.
Yeah,
If
that's
you would
why.
like to if you would like Sanil take pronunciation class, I would recommend you this Hadar course because the
Mm-hmm.
best of all it is that you can take it if you pay once. You can
Mm-hmm.
take it many times, even
Okay.
endlessly. You
Yeah,
can
it's
make next rounds for the same money, and
yeah.
this is this what encouraged me to pay for this course because I can not course
Its
because
course price is $200.
yeah, and I can
Yeah.
take it many times, and it is I think the best fact of this.
Okay, Tom. I
Okay.
would like also to invite you, Rachel English, when you
Yeah,
Yeah, I know Richard. She
English.
also a great English teacher
but
in
you can
terms of
also
American
take
pronunciation.
this Rachel English course many times for paying one.
Can
I don't think so.
no. Every month, monthly.
It's
Aha,
monthly
yeah.
paid.
But there is
Paid,
also
yeah.
quarterly or yearly, so you can have
Mhm,
more discounts if you pay
mhm,
yearly. But she has 10 days free trial course. You can try those
mhm,
free trial course, and then
Okay.
after that one, you will decide if you will enroll or
And I think Richard English course is, I think it's cheaper than Hadar course.
yeah. I highly recommend Rachel English is more because she's a native speaker and then she has her own style of teaching American accent.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
when
Mm.
I saw Hadar, I like her because she
She
speaks.
also non in English speaker, but she speak really well. No one can say she's not a non. I think I mean, no one can say she's not a native English speaker.
Mm-mm. She's
Yeah.
from Israel. I think she's Israel.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
She's
Yeah.
Israeli.
No,
She's
no, no.
Jewish.
She's not from. She's not from Israel.
Ah,
She's
She's
somewhere else.
Jewish. She's Jewish.
a Jewish.
She's from
Yeah, yeah,
Israel.
Mm.
She has
yeah.
her own school
Wonder
in Tel
Woman.
Aviv.
Wonder Woman is from Israel.
Yeah. But I prefer because if you
Rachel
join
English.
Rachel, when you when you do your task, when you post it in the group, native speaker
Mm-hmm.
will give you feedback straight
Feedback. Yeah,
video.
that's really
It's really
a
helpful.
need.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, yeah. Feedback is
The
always.
the funny thing for me is that in all these courses there are people who live in the United States, for example, for uh, 15 years, and they still learning English, and they have the need to take a course being there for 15 years.
Yeah. Because they don't, especially if they are not native speaker, and then they go back to their home country, they don't really speak English, then they forgot. So
Mm-hmm.
you have to start all over again. So every
Uh,
day,
uh,
every single day.
yeah. One thing, Tom, I want to ask you. Uh, as per as my knowledge, you don't like American accent, and you are learning American accent. Why?
Yes, you know, I shifted myself, and after watching several her videos, I decided that I will switch to American because I think it is easier to learn.
Of
Because
course, definitely. According to my point of view, uh, American English is really easier for me because I can compare both uh, British English and American English. For me, British English is really little bit difficult for me. So that's why I prefer American English. But in India, if people speak both, you can find people from both accent.
mm, and I liked the consistency in the pronunciation, American pronunciation, because if you learn several rules about the schwa, for example, about the stress, the pronunciation
Yeah,
makes it self-explanatory. How to say it? Self-explanatory when you
yeah,
find the stress and you can pronounce the word correctly. And in British pronunciation, it is not so obvious because there are a lot of exceptions.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. But yeah,
Yeah, one thing I want to ask you, Lynn,
uh-huh,
from you,
uh-huh. What is it?
you are involved in American English from many years, and you are also a teacher. So I want to know one thing. Like, I mean, it's my observation. If you listen carefully, American accent and British accent, I'm talking about word stress. So American people really don't use really well word stress, but British people use really well word stress and syllable where you have to put a stress, where you have to slow
Yeah,
down your
yeah.
voice.
You
So
know,
that's why, yeah,
American English, American native speaker, when they speak, they don't really pronounce word by word. So usually they always linking
yeah, they use connecting word.
and
Yeah,
reducing those syllables. And then, I mean, yeah, those some kind of vowel sound. So, for example,
yes, yes,
four, but they don't say four, but it's for. Another example is
yeah,
not your, but it's your. It's
yeah,
really
yeah, yeah.
sound. So if you do not really
Mm,
used to it, then it's hard for you to understand.
yeah, they also not pronounce a T sound at the end of like but what they say like but like but. Yeah, I realize that. But in British accent, also they don't pronounce R at the end of the word, and there is a lot of. I mean, they use word stress really well. So for me, it's that's why it's little bit difficult to. I can understand them, but if someone say which one you prefer, so I really prefer American English.
Yeah, and then you have to listen and then imitate. Imitation skills
Yes,
really.
imitation is one of the greatest
You have
skills
to
to learn any language.
match exactly what you hear. So
Yes,
in
yes.
Rachel English, she has kind of Ben Franklin Hollywood course. There is kind of short clip, and then she analyzes the
Mm-hmm.
video and the way the speaker speaks, and then there is a lot of phrases that what's that original speed and then slow motion speed, so you can listen carefully how the native speaker speaks, and then
Yeah.
repeat again and again, and then record your voice and then listen if it's really near the speaker's sound. If not,
Mm-hmm.
then repeat again and then yeah, imitate more time. That's how I really love it. There, she has a lot
Yes.
of resources in her academy. There are a lot of was that conversational like story
Yeah, yeah.
without script
Mm-hmm.
and Hollywood course, linking sound, pronunciation, reduction, the stress sound. So if you
Yes, yes.
are in the academy, you can study all those resources. It's up to you.
Yeah, you have to spend at least 2 years.
Yeah, for me, yeah, to go back again. My
So how many months did you learn from this academy?
academy for about 3 years now.
Uh-huh.
Wow,
Yeah,
3 years.
but
It's a
seriously,
long time.
because
I've been practicing English from last challenge. I mean, Stephanie challenge, Fluency Practice challenge. I've been practicing English from January. Yeah.
yeah. For the first time, I really wanted to quit her course because I feel like I'm wasting my money because I didn't have much time to study regularly.
Yes, you have to.
And then she
Yeah, give time.
advised me, if I quit, then there's no result. And then I listened to her, and then now she changed the system of her academy. She never sent emails every week that what you have to study
Mm-hmm.
because you feel like you're lagging behind if you don't have time to study those materials. Now it's up to you. You can access all those resources, and then at the end of the module, you have to do your task and then post it in the group if you want to get
Yes,
feedback from the native speaker.
feedback. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's really
Uh,
good.
well,
Um,
for me, I can understand native speaker. I'm not talking about, I mean, those people who is a really good speaker, like someone is delivering a speech on TED Talks, or they are, some of them are teacher like Stephanie and or other teacher. I can understand them really well, but when I watch any English movie, it's really hard to understand them because I don't know how many years I have to work on it to understand a movie in English language.
yeah, because
You
you know
know?
what? English
Hmm.
movies, they usually, what's this? Use some slang phrases, idiomatic expression, and those really
Yeah.
sound.
They
Really
don't use
fast.
regular verb.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, and we are habit of using regular verb. They use phrasal verb, idiom. So that's why it's a little bit difficult to understand them. Yeah,
Exactly.
there is a movie Interstellar. It's one of the great movie on science fiction. So I watched this movie. It took me to complete 5.5 an hour. It's movie about 3 hours. I want to understand that movie because the lead character was speaking. I don't know how he is speaking. It's really hard to understand him in that movie. But after 2 hours, I can understand. I was able to understand him really well after watching 2 hours movie.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So still, I'm not able to understand English movie, but
mhm,
I can understand native speaker. Like if someone is good speaker, like someone is delivering a speech on TED Talk, and if
mhm.
they are teacher, so it's really understand. Barack Obama, I can understand him. The current president of US, when he visited India, he was speaking really. I'm not saying he was speaking really well. He was using a simple word. That's why it's really easy for me. So I can understand that. Yeah, but
But
not. I'm.
Samir, we should be nice for us, for ourselves, because in Poland sometimes I also cannot understand Polish movies because the actors are mumbling and they are saying so in unclear way that I am a native and I cannot understand them. So I think in English is similar. Some of the movies
Yeah,
are not so very clear.
Yeah,
but in
especially
Indian movie,
uh-huh.
people speak. I mean, actors speak two language, three language at the same time because India has a lot of language. Many people speak three language at the same time. So in movie, if I watch any movie, Indian movie, they speak three language.
Three
English is
languages.
there, and yeah, at the same time, like I'm talking to in English. At the same time, I just started speaking in my native language Hindi. Sometimes my regional language. So Indian people are just get used to listen more than two language or three language at the same time. They also speak English in the movie, and it's a Hindi movie, but they speak English.
Oh,
So for me, if any Indian people speak
not like
English,
me.
for me it's not a big deal to understand. I can understand them really well. I have problem only with native speaker or an English movie, American English movie. So it's really
But
to understand.
Samuel, to be honest, for me, understanding people from India, their English is usually a challenge. It's usually a challenge. I don't know why, but your English is such a specific, like, you know, I like a British English for American, because there is
Yeah, Indian
a
people
lot
have
of
their own
difference.
accent. Yeah, Indian people have their own accent because some of them follow British, some of them follow American, and that's why people speak their own accent in Indian language.
Yeah, because I follow one kind of channel that is a let's learn, and then some of their was this speaker or teacher, they have British accent, some Indian accent, or American accent.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
they don't have a
really
specific
interesting.
any accent. Yeah, like I said, people don't speak single language here. They
Yeah.
speak at least two languages at the same time.
Yes. Unlike in the Philippines, guys, we have only a Philippine accent and usually American. We follow American accent. Most of
Yes, but in your country, I think 90% people speak English there.
sorry, what did you say?
In your country, in Philippines, I was saying that in your country, I think 9% people speak English in your country.
In the Philippines, people speak English. It depends. What's that? But some of them speak their own dialect. Like me, I have my own dialect. But if we talk and then we have different dialect, we have to speak Tagalog or English so we can communicate each other. But if not, then we don't understand. But nowadays, some of the parents they train their kids to speak English. So even though kids can speak English well in the Philippines, especially if uh, those people are rich people, they send their kids to high education or
I
whatever.
lost you guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, but yeah, we can hear you. So
Yes, yes.
The connection is a dodgy one. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I let last one so that still I am suffering from here.
You know, Sunny, I think that internet is as tired as Adeline, and we should we should go to the end.
Yeah, we have to end up this.
Yeah,
Uh-uh.
we should be thankful for your delay. Yeah,
So thanks for your time and for your commitment to our group.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Thank you so
for
much.
me, bye to you
yeah,
Yeah.
guys.
she's really working hard for us. Yeah,
Yes, guys. So bye bye.
okay, we should
Bye.
leave. Everyone should leave at the
Yes,
same time.
tomorrow
Okay, good night for me.
and
It's 7:20 p.m.